Hi guys, in this video we are going to talk about classes and objects in Java. Java is called an object-oriented programming because everything is oriented around object, right? When we talk about Java or when we write code in Java, we actually think in terms of objects, right? So for example, the video that you are watching right now, we can think of a video object, right? That's in front of us. So now in order to represent that object, we write classes, right? So classes are essentially something that is going to define that object, right? And in a pure definition, we can say classes are the template for an object, right? So an object can contain different attributes, different properties, right? So for example, this object has a title, right? This object has a published date. This object has a description. These are all properties, right? Now this particular video can be paused. This video can be played, or this video can be stopped. So these are all the action that you can do on those videos. That those are the methods, right? So basically, we have to think about every um, every every item as an object, and then we think further on those objects, that what are the actions we can take on that object, and those actions become methods of our object, right? And what are the properties of these objects, and then we put all of those things inside a class, right? So let's take a look how can we do that in IntelliJ. So I'm gonna click on the project on the left pane, and I'm going to go in under source main Java, right click. I'll go to new and do a Java class. So we are creating a new Java class. As I was mentioning before, in order to represent an object, we 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 need to create a class that can actually represent that object, right? So I'm creating a class to represent a video object. The class name is going to be video, and then we don't need to write .java because IntelliJ will take care of that, right? Other thing I would like to mention, that make sure it's a good practice to have the first letter of your class name capitalized. So we'll do that and we'll press enter. So you can see at the top it says video.java. So IntelliJ automatically added .java, because when we were creating class we said I want a new Java class, right? So IntelliJ know it's a .java class. Alright, so now we have a video class. So we were discussing this video object can have many attributes, right? So it can have a title, and title can be anything, right? For example, this particular video can have a title like classes and objects in Java, right? And that is a string, right? We are writing a string there, and we'll talk about different data types, but let's say we are using string for now, so we'll say string title, right? Now there is a description of this video as well, that is also string description, and other things maybe, right? We don't worry about that. So basically we created two properties, title and description of a video object. Now let's see what are the things that we can act upon, right? So we can play this video, so we can create a method, say play, and in order to create a method we have opening and closing brackets, and then curly braces, and then enter. So this is our method. Now you can see it says there is no return type, so normally with the method you put a return type. So let's put a void for now. Void means we are not returning anything back, right? And I'll just print something inside that. We'll say system.out.print. I'll say playing the video, right? Similarly, let's create another method, say stop, which is going to take care of stopping the video, right? And we'll have it return nothing as well, so we'll say void, and we'll make it return, we'll print out something here, system.out.print, and we'll say stopping the video, right? So basically we have an object, a video object with two properties and two methods, and we are using a class to represent that object, right? So let's see how can we call this video object from a different class. So we already have a hello world class which we wrote before. Now we are going to inside that inside the main method, and we'll type in video. As soon as I type v, you can see it says video default package, right? So since both of the class are under the same package, we can see here they are all they both class are under the same package, so we can actually access video from different class. So we'll do video, and then so in order to call a class, you first need to create an instance of that. By instance I mean um, a sort of handle that you can use to uh, use to that handle actually represent the entire class, right? That and you can use that to access different things from that class, right? So we'll call it anything. We'll just say object, right? I don't write object to avoid confusion. Let's say instance, right? So this is an instance of class, and we'll say new video. So new keyword is telling that this is a new instance altogether, right? I mean, we can create multiple instances like that. We can create another one. We'll say instance 1, and there'll be another instance of that class. So basically instance instance is going to represent the same video object. Instance 1 is representing the same video object. That way we can create multiple instances. Alright, now let's type instance, and then I'll press dot, and now we can see there is a play and stop. Both methods are accessible to us. There is a title accessible to us, the property and description, right? So I'll just call play and I save. Now inside play we have written playing the video, right? So if I run this program, I should get playing the video print out on the console, right? So let's do that quickly. I'll collapse that. So you can see we are in the bottom screen we are seeing playing the video printed out for us, right? Delete the hello world. So basically we are just calling this method from a different class right now. Similarly we can do instance.stop is going to print out stopping the video, right? So pretty straightforward. How do we create a class? There is a keyword class, and we write an object name in front of that or a class name in front of that, and then we define all the properties that class can have, all the methods that class can have, right? That's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for more videos like this.